I don't know. Ever since the whole ordeal with Genshin Impact and their anniversary awards, got me thinking. Gaming companies, when they are started, right? You'd think the person who started the company would do it because it's something they care about, like the game, or maybe having their own fan base for the game. And when it comes down to it, if you look at things in retrospect, all these motherfuckers are greedy as hell. Like, I'm sorry, but it's true. Like, let me give you a few examples. Like, obviously, since the anniversary rewards, MiHoyo, I think they're trying to fix their mistake by giving out, like, a lot more events, which I don't think they were going to do, but now they're going to do it because of all the backlash. And I'm guessing that's their way of responding. I mean, that's cool and all, but if you like, a for sure fixed solution would be giving some players a 5-star weapon or character. I mean, I'm not, like, mad about the rewards we're getting now. It's a nice little thing to cool the player base down, but you know, it's a temporary fix. You know, like, you still haven't added like end game content and, like, you know, slice of life features we'd like. But let's address the issue here. These guys, along with other companies, are very I mean very greedy. I don't know what they do with all the money they get, but goddamn, do you really need that much money in your bank account? Like, you could buy a nice home, probably a car, and you'd be set for life. And that won't even cost you more than, like, what, $400,000, and I'm sure you made a lot more than that. And I'm pretty sure you've had enough to support every employee, get them a house, a car, they're set. Give us more to the games. Stop treating the player base like, I don't know, like we're dumb. You know? Like, we know what we put into the game, and we know what we should get out of it. And I'm not just talking about Genshin. This goes to all games. Like, for instance, Call of Duty. I don't play it anymore. I used to play it a lot. They added skill-based matchmaking to ruin the game. Players ask for them to take it out. They don't take it out. It's literally a game. You hop on there, and it's a sweat fest. I'm not trying to sweat every time I play Call of Duty. No, so I stopped playing it. And Genshin, for me, is like a home. I come home from work, I want to relax, I play Genshin Impact. Makes me feel at ease, you know? It's kind of like having a beer after a long day, you know what I mean? But the problems with the companies, that what they do is they overcharge players for cosmetics and other things. I mean, yeah, it's cool to have the cosmetics and stuff, but the price you're paying for it is not worth it. Like, in Genshin, you make us pay nearly $100 for almost a full character, and it makes no sense why that should cost $100 to even. It's half, like it's partially a guaranteed character, and I don't get it. An animated character in a game should not cost $100. I mean, I don't. If it was 50, that'd be a lot better. I'd be willing to cough up $50 for a guaranteed gold character. I definitely would. But when it comes to weapons, that's even more rigged in this game. When the ball batter came out, I had to spend $200 to get her weapon because I got it on the fate point, and I had to waste another $200 to pull it again to get it refinement 2 because I got it on the fate point again. I feel like I shouldn't even just click. I should click the fate point because it's like, if I click it, it's gonna go the other way. It's not gonna give me what I want until I max it out. You know what I mean? And it's just, things are overpriced. I'm just saying, you shouldn't have to pay that much money for that. I know it's a free game and all, and you guys need your money, but would it really kill you guys to cut back your prices? I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys made a lot of money already. You could retire happily. I just wish, after all that money you've made, you'd add stuff to the game and fix stuff. I know you're adding events and stuff, and that's cool and all, but I feel like if you guys added what players wanted first and then events, that'd be much better. Like, maybe adding co-op to Spiral Abyss, adding probably missions for characters that they can play with their friends. They don't have to be story related, you know, just enter them. That costs no resin, because I hate spending resin, and when I'm out of resin, I'm done. Like, I literally have nothing to do at the end of the day. There's just nothing, you know? I just wish gaming companies would just care. You know, if I had a gaming company, I'd run it different. I'm not saying, you know, I'd want money. Of course, who wouldn't want money? But the way these companies do it, they like to take everything for granted. They really do. And I'm not hating on Genshin. I'm not. I'm just saying, as a longtime player of the game, over a year already, I've been here almost since the game came out. I would just like to see more. I don't know. I'm not trying to be like a Black Knight. Definitely not a White Knight. But I enjoy this game too much to get off when I'm out of resin. I want to keep playing and keep doing stuff, but I don't want to keep spending resin to do it. Like, yeah, I could farm for maybe chests or go play with my friends, but like, that don't last long. I'd like to play with my friends like in domains, missions that aren't time-based, you know? I hate fighting enemies and it's like, oh, 1 minute on the clock, go. And I'm like, oh my god, it's not the problem. I don't have a problem with that. Like, maybe if they were harder than me and I couldn't beat them. I remember when I started, that was a problem. I couldn't beat them in time, but everything has to be time-based. Why can't it just be at your own pace, you know? They could add stuff like that. I know they can. And endgame content would be really nice too. Man, if I owned a company, I'd make a game just like Genshin, but add everything the players want. You know what I mean? Because if they spend money in the game and they spend time, I'd make prices like I'd cut them in half basically and give players what they want. I mean, I'd obviously, if I were to create a gacha game like Genshin, I'd have to do the 50-50 system. I'd get rid of that stupid weapon banner shit, I'll tell you that. The weapon banner, I'd get rid of this fate point shit. It'd be either you pull one or the other, and then the other one is a guaranteed pity. Something like that, kind of like the event banner. One weapon per banner. That's how it would be. And then wishes, $100 would be worth 2 characters, 2 gold characters. That's what I'd make the game like. It'd be so much cheaper for everybody. Like the deals in the store, I'll tell you what I would do. I'd make a game like Genshin. Obviously, I can't copy the characters, but doesn't mean I could. Every anime game kind of takes a little bit off another character. You know what I'm saying? But I'd cut these in half or double them. Like for this, I'd double them to probably not 6,000. For $100, I'd give you 12,480 Genesis crystals. And instead of 60 right here, I'd give you 160. Instead of 300, I'd give you 600. Instead of 980, I'd give you 1,980. Instead of 1,090 right here, I'd give you double that. And then double that. That's what I would do. Like, it's not that hard. You gotta, sometimes you just gotta drop money to make money. It's not spend money to make money to me. It's you drop money to make money. You know what I mean? Then players will be more willing to spend. And this shit's kind of expensive too. If they would have lowered this a little bit, I bet you a lot more people would buy it. I mean, I still buy it, but god damn, I hate buying it. This is a reasonable price. This is the only thing in the game that's a reasonable price. In Genshin Impact, this is the only thing I've ever bought that is actually worth $5. And a character outfit, like I said, character outfits should not be worth nearly $30. It's a cosmetic. If anything, I'd charge $5 for an outfit. That's it. Nothing, or $10 at max. Nothing. No outfit should cost $30 in this game. No, it should not. It just should not. And what I would do if I created a game like Genshin, I know it's story based and everything, but I'd want to enhance the combat, make it fun. You know, add, besides spamming circle your R2 and then having some elemental reactions in there. I mean, yes, that would obviously, I'd probably have that in the game too. But it'd be cool like if you could have a one-on-one, not with people, no PvP. No, I meant with enemies. Like if you're battling a high-level enemy, not a hill troll, but like a high-level enemy, you could fight and go like a mini cutscene and you got quick time events. That'd be really fun. Instead of just like smacking them, dodging, smacking them, dodging. It'd be different each time. And each character would have their own unique like fighting style moveset in that cutscene. And their own finisher. And I'm not talking about like their elemental burst or elemental skill. No, it's like a finisher, like a cool finisher that probably involves their elemental burst or skill. And they could use it in a unique way. That'd be really cool. I'd make that and a whole bunch of end game content, because I know, like, these kind of games, people love to grind through the story like that. I remember when I finished, I was like, damn, what do I do now? I explored pretty much all of Mondstadt, and I tried to do Leeway, but it was just too much. Got most of the chests. But then I was like, what do I do now? Artifacts? Ooh, and another thing, if I ever put artifacts in a game, if I made a game like Genshin, let me tell you, they would not have defense on them. I'd put a reroll option. I would put a reroll option, and there would be like no cap to what your inventory space could be, because literally I hate being capped out at a certain level of how many artifacts I could hold. I can't. I hate that so much. I get full, and I don't want to delete the artifacts I have. I don't know, I just have a feeling I might need them one day. I don't know how running a gaming company works. I mean, I know it sounds impossible for me, but these are just like cool ideas I have if I ever did start one. I don't even know the first idea about starting one. You would need the money, team, all that stuff. But I'll tell you what, if that ever did happen, man, just imagine the great game that could be made. Like, I have other friends that have cool ideas too. I'd obviously implement them into the game, but I'd obviously want to add other players, you know, suggestions in the game too. Keep that in mind. The only thing I'd probably never add is PvP. But I just don't like how Genshin has surveys, and they say they ask for a player suggestion, and I don't see a lot of them coming true. You know, it's just, if I were given the opportunity, the chance to make a game like Genshin, I'm telling you, and no offense to you, MiHoyo, but I could do it 100 times better than you can. I'm sorry. It's the truth. It is the hard fact truth. Because I literally seen every mistake you have made, and I have learned. Well, I don't need to learn from it, because it's just straight up obvious to keep that from happening. It's just give the players some good shit. I mean, you knew how to calm us down, but like, it hasn't. I wouldn't say worked all the way. I'd say it has worked to an extent. It's used as a temporary solution. Man, I wish I knew the first thing about business. I would start a company. I don't know what I would name it. I'd probably have games like Genshin on it, though. I'd have so many anime waifus. I will take Kitchen's voice actor, too. I'm not a stalker. I just want her voice actor so I can make another character like Kitchen. Also, if I made a game, I'd give the main character voice lines. Oh my god, for fuck's sake, I'd love that. I would give your main character voice lines. I would. Oh, let me tell you what. Not only would I give them voice lines, I'd give you the option to date other characters. I'd put that system in the game for sure. It'd be like the fucking Sims. Click, date. Click,
to my domain, Nemo got you blown away. Got the waifu in the kitchen, cooking with my old flame. Hotter than a pyro, dripping like it's hydro. I see earth and cryo. I'm Geo when it's time to go. Let's go. I am the bomb likely. You will bomb likely. I got